Why are users strongly recommended to utilize the 3-2-1 system when backing up data? So we have a few possible answers here. Let's look at all of them. So the 3-2-1 system, what is that? The 3-2-1 rule is pretty simple. There's three things to it. The third top one is to keep three copies. Three copies of your data. That's important. So let's say think of it as you're editing a video, right? You have the first copy, which is the SD card, whatever you record your video on. Then you put it into your laptop, okay? You move the files over, or copy the files. That's going to be two copies, right? So you have the original, you have the copy that you work on, and then you should have a backup somewhere where it is a trusted place. Think of like your computer at your house. So that's the third place. So I would then put it on my tower as well to kind of archive that data. So three copies of the data. Now, what's number two? Store two of these copies in different storage devices. Certain storage devices can fail. So yeah, like a micro SD card, right? Let's say you're flying a drone and you put your micro SD card in the drone and then you have a flyaway incident. The SD card is gone. So the great thing to do is put it on your laptop or put it onto a solid state drive, something like this, where you'll keep. Another thing is that you could lose this. So it's great to then revert back to that micro SD card that you have or a copy on your laptop. So remember, three is to keep three copies, two is to keep them in two different types of storage, and then keep one copy in an off-site storage location. So if you are on the site, right, with your laptop you're filming, it's best to, if you can, upload them to the cloud. The cloud, they're safe. So again, three, keep three copies of your data. Two, you want to keep these in two different store devices, and one, keep one off-site. So that is the 3-2-1 system. So, okay, which is the answer? Well, let's go from bottom to top. 3-2-1 helps speed up data recovery after an intrusion. This isn't necessarily true. In fact, it might take longer if it's cloud-based. You'll have to first have an internet connection, you have to download it, or if it is on like your home computer, you have to go home, get it. So it doesn't necessarily speed up data. What about it gives users 3 tries to access the data and then locks them out of their account? This just doesn't make any sense. This sounds like something that's more related to passwords. So the bottom two we can X out. Let's go straight to the top one. It simplifies the data archival process. Doesn't really simplify it. If anything, it makes it more cumbersome because you have to make sure, if you were to do this correctly, make sure you have 3 copies, okay? You have to have 2 of them in different mediums, 2 different types of storage. So one could be cloud and one could be that original micro SD card. And then you want to say keep one offsite. So then you have to spend time, you have to upload it to the cloud, you might have to spend money to get more cloud storage. So it does not make anything easier. It's going to be the last answer, which means it contains solid guidelines to help prevent against complete data loss. And the 3-2-1 system is pretty good at that, and that's what the CompTIA